Hello, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Batman the Enemy Within. So let's go. But for some reason, before I started recording, I found like 3 random videos underneath like the captures of the game. And it was so disturbing. It's not like graphic per se, but it was just like sickening. Like, it's a sickening kind of disturbing, because, like, mind you, judging by, like, what I saw of the videos and their titles, yeah, it was obviously children, but it was like, they used stock images of half-naked women just sitting there in provocative positions, and then it was talking about, oh, Catwoman slash Harley Quinn is so hot, I want to touch her and crap like
You
that.
speak,
But they
but all
said
I
it in a
hear
way
are
that only a
lies.
child would say,
You dishonor
which just
yourself,
makes things
Timothy.
even
If you are the rat,
worse.
then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne.
Like, it was already bad
Come with me.
enough, but knowing that
As
it
a
was
fellow
more than likely
apostle of technology,
children
I
behind those
thought you might
videos,
appreciate this.
yeah, that makes things
Vane and I were
millions of
acquiring
times
components
worse.
for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful.
This is wrong. You're sick.
Sick is in the eye of the beholder, Mr. Wayne. I am only dedicated.
We live in a twisted world, Bruce. Better to abide than struggle against it in vain. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Bane, come on! I slipped up!
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you! I got mouths to feed!
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found!
You know I'm no traitor! I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this. Just think. Remember?
Yeah, sure. Pretty bold move.
Good, yeah. Now why would I do that if I was dirty? I'd have thrown you to the wolves to cover my ass, right?
Oh, a deft turn, but it's not enough to save you. In fact, your awareness of how to deceive only creates more suspicion.
What the hell is going on here?
No.
I had, like, this game kind of makes me, like,
Merely plugging
hate
the
the
leak.
villains.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Why are you complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the
But then
rats,
again, Harley,
and I'll
you're not,
deal with it.
you shouldn't be considered a trained psychiatrist anymore.
You
if
can't be
you're
trusted to
literally
run your
going
men
out
anymore.
killing people.
They're
Yeah,
mine
you
now.
don't
Got
like
it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. The laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into our office to get it. Then it's all yours. Yep, getting it from my old buddy Bruce, and only you. Promise. Sound like a plan? Up top. That
Yeah, I'm
hurts,
not.
Bruce. The high five is a time-honored traditional way to express brotherhood.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley! What a surprise!
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
Sorry, we didn't have any luck.
And how has Wayne disappointed you this time?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
God, after seeing those videos before I
You
started
can't even
recording,
keep these two
that
from colluding.
that just makes me
Couldn't?
hate.
Are you
Like that
kidding
just
me?
make me hate
He's
Harley's
loyal to a
inclusion in this
fault.
game
I'm loyal
even
to Harley.
more,
Yeah,
frankly.
Definitely. Which is good for you, because you need help.
And Catwoman's too.
Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me and only me.
You, time out! And you, we need to talk. Bruce,
Honestly,
Bruce,
I kind of feel
Bruce.
bad for John a little bit.
This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no, it's John.
That was my second
You
choice.
two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Honestly, I ain't the
Alfred,
kind
get
of
a
guy
suit
to
ready
want
for
to hit a
drop-off.
woman,
Of course.
but
Was
Harley
your
is a perfect
accomplice
example of,
successful?
you know, switching
Looks
up
like.
my morals a little bit.
I'm on my way to meet him now.
God, no wonder Batman. No wonder Batman is like that with Harley. Like, wants to beat the crap out of Harley sometimes. No wonder he treats her
Alfred, keep
just
the
the same as
drones alert.
Joker in some
They're online and
iterations.
overhead, sir. Don't let your guard down.
He's here.
Yeah, just ignore that beeping. It's my stove again. It goes off every day.
Amazing! How does your cape do that?
Did you get it?
It didn't feel great, you know? Stealing from her. It felt like there was a little Harley with a halo on this shoulder telling me not to do it, and then the bat on the other whispering, "Just get it, John." Or did you have the halo and Harley the horns? You must run across this in your line of work. How do you deal with doing something good when you might be hurting someone you love? Because it certainly didn't feel good. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Never let your emotions get the best of you. When you do, it means you're not cut out for this life.
Sounds like you have to put a pillow on the faces of whoever's on your shoulders. I did bring the thing, by the way. Don't you worry. Perseus, I bring you the Gorgon's head.
Honestly, there are some things I don't like about this game, like the pacing. Like, they could have done so much better with
Is
the pacing.
Batman happy? You look pretty happy.
Like,
Well, I'm
Like, I don't-
happy.
and also, I like the
something for
graphical
you. Maybe
upgrade
you,
and
could
where
do
they're heading in the
something for
story,
me.
but the pacing is
Like?
just
Teach me.
straight
anything.
trash.
What about those, boomerangs you have? I promised to only use it for, you know, hero things.
I'm not sure you've earned that yet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm being mean to him because,
I'll
well,
get there.
frankly,
Just you wait.
it's to get
I'm
the
working
more
with you,
canon
Batman,
ending,
and it's just been, wow.
like in my opinion.
What I meant to say
Because I
is,
read like a couple parts ago that if you
No,
are more
I'm not
mean to
quite
John
there yet.
specifically,
I'll be
you get the more
Batarang-worthy
canonical
soon.
ending, and that's the only reason I'm
You
more
can
mean
take
to
that to the
him
bank.
here.
This is
Don't
exciting.
worry, it's not
A
on my
new
own.
leaf.
Don't let me find you hiding in the shadows again.
Don't worry, it's not on my
Loud
own
and
volition.
clear.
It's just to get the canon
Do
ending.
you have a cape, guy? Because I was thinking about updating my look. I'm your man on this street. Literally.
Honestly, like there are a lot of things that they could have improved, like the dialogue, how the characters interact, and you know the pacing, of course. Like that's my main thing that they could have improved with this game.
Selena?
I
But
had nowhere
outside
else
of
to
that, like
go. I guess I was
really
a fool
good.
for thinking I'd be safe here.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you?
Maybe we should just start from the beginning. What happened?
I'm glad you're here, Bruce. Miss Kyle is injured. I've dressed the wound as best I can. I trust you told him about your motorcycle accident?
I was just about to.
Hope you don't mind me tending to her wounds. I couldn't turn her away, not in her condition.
Not at all. Thanks for taking care of her.
You've been so good to me, Al. I don't know how I would ever repay you.
But of course.
I hate to ask, but would you mind giving Bruce and I a second to talk?
How can I refuse?
Honestly, like I like her hair in this game.
I'm worried about him, Bruce.
And honestly,
I'm pretty sure he's on the verge
like
of a
sure
nervous
it may be
breakdown.
animated, like sure,
And
but
you don't
it
want to be the
honestly
one who
looks
pushes
really
him over
good.
the edge.
Alfred will be fine. He's been on my side through a lot more than this.
Then I'm surprised you don't see it. He's slipping.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Relax. I'm just changing out the bandage. Be a doll and hand me a clean piece of gauze. Been through two.
God, tell me I'm gonna have to literally perform surgery because, well, I'm squeamish. It's
There.
not that bad.
Good as no.
It's not like
So,
super
well, tell me what
gory,
really
but
happened.
still.
We both know you didn't get this from a motorcycle accident.
I was ambushed by your friend Gordon tonight. Thought you knew. You and Gordon are so tight. He must have mentioned he was coming after me.
Yeah, I heard. He told me he was coming after you.
I suspected as much. Why didn't you warn me? I thought we were friends. I never thought you would give me up. Not to the cops.
I honestly don't know.
Honestly, I don't know either.
I know you're confused about a lot of things right now. I was just hoping I wasn't one
Like,
of them.
honestly, I
Listen,
don't know why I didn't send that
this little
message.
game we play.
to
You
warn
know I've always
Selena.
enjoyed it. But tit for tat. It's fun. But tonight, you've taken it
This
too
was
far.
just, you know, a
Way
little
too far.
angry
How can I make it up to you?
because
You can start by giving me access to that laptop. I know you snatched it
like-
from Harley.
you know she stole the
Why is the laptop so
program
important?
and stuff.
I wanted to get payback for Riddler, on my own terms. I let my temper get the best of me. But this is bigger than my vendetta. I want to find that black site, before they do.
The laptop is useless without Riddler's decryptor.
Good thing I brought it then.
You have the goggles too?
Not so fast. What are you offering me in return? You know, when it comes to me, nothing is for free.
I am not saying nothing for me.
You give me the
I'm going
decryptor and we will
straight
crack
for
this
ruthless
code together.
plan there.
I
I
promise.
am not choosing any of the
I'll give
other
it to
3
you.
options there.
But on one condition.
What do you want from me, Selina?
Because that,
I want you to admit that you
either
need
way,
my help.
would get me in some pretty bad
I want
heated
you to
water.
say, Selina, I need you. I can't do this without you.
I know you can't see my face.
Say it and it's yours.
Selina, I need you.
I know you can't see my face right now,
Can't do
but
this
I
without you.
am complete shock. I do not feel comfortable in saying that, but I know for story purposes I have to say it.
I'd like to keep this professional. You're a friend. But that's all.
Sorry, did you think I was... That's not what I meant. So...
Yeah,
what now?
that would have. That
Are we
was
gonna
the
crack
best
Riddler's
move there.
laptop together,
Honestly, it was.
I'm out on a
Because if
line.
I said anything else,
Don't leave me hanging.
Come downstairs with me.
What's downstairs?
God, I know I'm
You'll
making
see.
a really bold voice here, but trust me, it's for the greater good. I'm not doing it for anything else. I'm not doing it for anything else. I swear to God, I'm not.
Are you coming?
Turns out, in a video that I am currently uploading right now, that I mentioned that someone, a Twitch streamer, got really mad because she got bare bones insults.
I thought
Like
I'd
she
seen
got
it all when I
clearly
found
and
you hanging with the
genuinely
sewer rats, Bruce.
extremely angry multiple times
This
over
place.
bare bone insults
It's really
that
you.
that are like the
Rich man
bare
and their
minimum.
toys.
Like that is the most
All
childish
I've been missing is a wet bar.
of things that you could
Cave
ever say in
shields
a
my
game.
tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's
Like,
waterways.
And people are saying that I'm a misogynist, I promote women's
Yeah,
abuse
but
or something, and
it's
now
so
they're saying that I have a
isolating.
humiliation
Like the
kink
whole
or
world is just
something. Like,
closed off.
how does me
I know
telling
how
them
hard
to
it
calm
is
down
to
and
let
that it
people in.
literally doesn't
The fact
matter?
that you've done that.
How does any of that relate
It
to
means
that?
a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you.
Like, I am. That's toxic feminism at its finest.
You're a bad influence on me.
Do you really mean that?
Don't let it go to your head.
I am
I know you said
disgusted
you'd
by
like to
people
keep it
these
friendly,
days. Like,
without
come on, just roll up
And I'm
a
okay with
brain
that.
for once
I
and
am.
just
But I
realize
still want
that
you to know
just because I tell someone to calm
you've left a
down
mark on
whenever
me.
they clearly
You're the
need
first
to be
person who's
calm,
made me feel like
that does not mean anything like they
I
were
might
in front.
actually be good. Do you maybe feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
I swear I only did it, you know,
That's what
with
I
normal people in it. I swear that's the only
I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is? What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside mementos of the psychopaths you've locked up? Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... And there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
I keep items from friends and foes. reminders.
Never took you for the sentimental type.
I keep a memento from each of my cases. Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts.
Honestly,
Lucius nearly completed
like,
it
I'm
before.
not trying to sound like a serial killer or anything, but
I've been
like,
fiddling with it to keep
clearly
myself
have no
occupied.
intelligence in the modern era.
At any
They
rate,
have
your contacts now have the
no
capability
intelligence.
to detect heat signatures.
I'm 19,
Cold, too,
and I
because,
can understand that
with
people
Mr.
have
Freeze,
literally
you never know.
no intelligence
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in
whatsoever.
handy.
I'm impressed you felt
And
close
frankly,
enough to someone to
websites
welcome
like
them
TikTok
into the Batcave.
clearly doesn't help that crap.
Curious to know why.
In fact, it's more or less
What is
promoting
it
it.
about her?
Heck, I wish it
Not
would have
that
stayed
I'm
banned.
judging, mind you.
She's important.
Like, I wish
I thought as much.
wish TikTok would have
Good
stayed
for you,
banned
Bruce.
for
This is a big
just so
step.
people can actually try and make something out of their lives instead of acting like an idiot and a
It's done.
fool all the time.
Sounds like the laptop is safe.
And then they would actually, act like something other than a complete brainless buffoon all the time that literally gets mad at people just for trying to calm somebody down, that literally harasses them for that reason, saying that you're a misogynist or whatever, whenever trying to calm somebody down does not make you a misogynist, a woman abuser, or anything.
Good luck.
It just makes you the most sane person there.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
I bet it's gonna be something like that once you're from the
Invoices,
original
schematics,
game.
design notes. Riddler must have been talking about the location of the Black Site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain
Like,
sight.
I am honestly surprised at how much people expect you to just to baby women just because just for the pure fact of them not having that many rights all those years ago, whenever things have clearly changed since then. Like, things aren't the same as what they were hundreds of years. Like, things are clearly not the same as what they were decades, if not centuries ago. Things are way different compared to then.
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Like, and it's not that hard to understand that things are that different.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise
like, I feel like a lot of these different cultures are just basically the equivalent of getting babied anymore.
I'll tell you what I know.
Like,
Harley was asking
and people just feed into that baby.
I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks,
Heck, even the people that consider the majority feel more like a minority than anything anymore. Being the straight white men of today's society, that feels more like a minority than anything anymore. Like, and people continue to say to this day that it's
Tiffany,
what
are you
minority.
doing?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but
You only have yourself to blame for this.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
They didn't read them as rights. Yes,
Bruce
much
Wayne,
of
you're under arrest
rights
for
necessary.
armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gordon, this is all one big mistake.
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good
Dude,
thing.
I hate her now.
I look to you for
fear more
answers,
than ever.
for comfort after my father's death. Instead, you're running with a new crowd. Criminals? I hope you understand why I had to do this. It makes me question everything you've told me my entire life. It wasn't easy, but it had to be done.
Why didn't you just talk to me, Tiffany?
I tried. Every time I saw you, you were with those freaks.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
The one time I actually agree with Waller.
Mr. Wayne is
under clearly they didn't do any sort of evidence checking.
For some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in.
Oh, please, Gordon, stop embarrassing yourself.
Pretend all you want.
Officers,
I know.
please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
I actually agree with Waller here.
You tested me. This
like
is
Gordon's way too easily corruptible in this
you
game.
Can't do this.
It's well within my power, and you know it.
Good riddance.
Really, Bruce? You would say that after all I've done for Gotham?
You tried to arrest me.
And I was right to. But you should be ashamed of yourself.
Leave, Gordon.
Like,
now.
honestly, Gordon is way
Time to
too
go,
easily
Jim.
corruptible. He's basically like a government character in The Boys. Like, easily corruptible, you know, leaves anything he gets told like it's the latest hotcakes or whatever.
And be right outside. When you're ready.
I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
I'm telling her to get out of the office.
I
don't
said
care.
Get out.
Fine. I hope whatever it is you're trying to do, you don't die. Because I'm not showing up for your funeral.
I don't care. I hate her. I don't care.
Saying we might be pushing him too hard.
I don't care.
He's
She is
capable.
nothing
He
like her
knows how to
father.
cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them
At
starting
first,
a
I
war or
didn't
blowing
like
up the
Waller,
entire
but I
block
can
just to cover their
completely
tracks.
understand her here.
We know it's
Like, I
tricky,
can completely
but
understand
Harley and her gang
where
with
she's coming
Sanctus
from now.
might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info.
Like, this
They have
easily
a
has to be the most
and you're
understandable version
At
of
least with Sanctus
Waller
and the
I
pact
have
at each
ever
other's
seen.
throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
Makes sense. Why endanger anyone else when I have my own personal wrecking crew?
My thoughts, exactly. Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
I utterly regret talking down about Waller previously. Like, I utterly regret that now.
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
No innocent collateral damage.
No, just innocent people, Bruce.
I'll have to keep everyone who runs that facility out of harm's way. Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Like, honestly, this game is really... I regret talking down about Waller ever if this is the potential she has.
I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce.
Some heat pipes. Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe
I'm gonna have
guards.
to turn off the mic real quick, probably.
That appears to just be a patron.
I'm gonna have to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll end the video here. See you later. Bye-bye.